Good morning, everyone. So, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. This is the first class for 2025 CSAT ki first class ni 2025 ki Mahei ki. So, koi dik RC ki da yamna pick pa topic macha ama ni khak nei na si sir na nahan aina kedoba first class ta tawje na haigi bado. Haidi kaino ha matam da RC je sida yauri je kuina main oina khan ga critical reasoning ana lere the gidi then kedawa implicit and explicit statement khandokpa haiba then cause and effect haiba but id si myam si su loina ma critical reasoning atani aduda koina critical reasoning da koina naina gi badon han gi do adudu kai no ha matam da koina kari nahan gi critical reasoning da some common flaws kai ka naina gi then common flaws naina dringai mamang da koina akoina naina gi badu ai sidai thiragadi date kya no hai kaure sab saba sigumazima oido mandre just 1 second see the passage kini sigi mamangda si leigadine ba so here it is ingzika policies ke ka the second class association causation fallacy composition fallacy analogy red herring non sequitur then ad populum then faulty appeal to authority sir na noidina CSAT ki group ta Mahei ki CSAT ki group ta video link ama YouTube ki swaina yeng ona thagib do yeng ba mi yaubra yaudabra kanam ta kanam yeng abdo man ka yeng dri sanjana yeng dri Mahei Suraj Sauber yeng aba
yeng dri sir
yeng ya do no aina must watch ka haigido are mutai no yeng bi dragade
horen dai
yengo habdi moigi vastu shastra habra yani adui matang dane aduda yam adu gido kido ya matamda sarna sida RC taksije or CSAT paper as a whole taksije kai na matamda adugumba kayne stupidity myam do adugumba kayne keno singdo kai habia idiocracies ana ado habia bra idiocracy haigera adagi adum maidi asoiba haigadra aduna adugumba mayamduda isaji save tawjanamneba haidi CSAT paper je auna CSAT paper is all about aptitude neba aptitude test tawbani maths takbana te sidai sida hoi maths ki skills khara macha masu khara di khangdabadi yade ado siji maths ki paper na te aptitude test neba aduna nangna RC katang strong orga di RC da loin chunga magadi again you can clear this exam then reasoning quantity kha dum dum tor yam line manage to web paper neba sarna hajikta hairamido calls record tawdringe da class record tawdringe da noi history logera sanskrit logera manipuri logera hindi logera english logera loinama you are qualified to give the civil services exam and CSAT paper loin qualified to loin khanari ngatani aduna CC maths ki kai gi hadi CSAT ta maths ta kadam natteba so kitang kwan ki saru khara da maths khara yaujabe wani but the CSAT paper is all about aptitude and reasoning one. So anyway aduna sigi policy mayam jida aziki keno tawba host tuna keno tawbane mana association causation fallacy faulty appeal to authority ad populum sigi policy ahumzi mana sizinabane maming di amta mana de moy faulty appeal to authority ka atopo maming haibane association causation to ad populum but the idea is the same adugi policy sing do aziki kaini beer biceps ki keno nupa do haitare mado again sigi poche aduna ne ko life tane influencer oiba mi myam ju leina je politician oiba myam lei and again civil servant oiba myam lei adagi whatever my life the afau ba haitare master chef car ga sarna now master chef I shows maming kauthoki bida master chef and then Indian Idol or anything celebrity celeb myam haita celebrity ki status lai sing je moi sing ji kedo ya matam da hek sigumba blunders edum thokal lebu thokal is kai ina matam da keno yorok tabagi haigadra haibadi sigumba basic oiba कहनी को again sigi pot si sarna कहनी moiji adu tamakte moiji PhD yaude master yaude or graduation yaude adu dagi wana te ko aidi akoida कहनी tongan ba wakhan jik khan bangam bagi hai tare aidi कहनी again policy sing si identify to wa si sina logical oi sina logical oi di have do illogical oi ba pochina sini ana adu sing du phajana khandok ngambam changye NCC yamna like laishu tamu bagi heiru bai wa jun aidi like laishu khatang tamaga khangni haibagi wal leite ba sigi sida gyan tabra like sum tam da mi su yamna logical oi ba mi yam lei ko adu noi edum street ta ga thengnaram ne aidi keno kangbuna blogger kangbuna question ga hangma matam da cham cham bai di yamna keno to mi emna ga mana khumdorok pa pakhum adu mana ong nei aidi wakhan do na clarity of thought hai ta adu leiba adu yamna maru oiba aduna di life ta yamna maru oiba pot nga ta and sigi policy sing je sisi khoi gi RC de am to in test to ni ba sigi policy tare che ka ana you have to be crystal clear about these 7 policies and not just in RC but in life to sigi 7 policies se heng wai noi dum theng na ka ni haji jik noi akoi bi de yengo adum theng na ni ba si myam khoi society de ju yengo ba adum theng na ni ba pot si chumbalan ba hai si ka hene sigi policy the based or chat pa do yan da right adum akoi gi adum sidi mafam khuding muk theng na ni akoi swai de na ti everywhere ko adu sing do adu the full to de na ba id adu du gi ni ko so anyway akoi si nei na gre then association coalition blah 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 si myam to gre ko adu de gi just 1 second si hek mamang gre to sinate sinate si joy de ni ko yes critical reasoning implicit statement cause and effect so implicit statement ga cause and effect nga si cover to bangam reng si ka so critical reasoning the sarna noidina hai gi duni premise is important oi ka premise layer matung da premise tagi assumption la kani assumption ga premise ka dagi inference la kani then moi ahum premise assumption inference tagi koina conclusion draw to godeni ka so adugi wani aduna mathang premise na pra ngasai given statement duni assumption na ngasai gi koina kedoba assumption da ju oibya ba assumption oibya da ba assumption lei ka koina assumption learning in ne ta out of the context assumption lo ya de ka auna id kedowi ha matam da assumption ji premise tagi lor ka doini given premise to the given data the piram bu de lor ka doini and low assumption ji jo panglo de lo na te only for the sake of our argument hai tare ko koina kaino ma argue to ga di assumption du lower ga argue to go de ne ba but assumption low and panglo de lotion ba de and assumption is always preceded by premise ka so the main lay you gum see put sim to height to ga okay fine yare then see poi to ga inference draw to ba ka the gidi inference premise ke assumption gan le any then already akoina proper inference ko inference lo ba ne ta sana the inference lo ba de ko already kai le re have the conclusion la ni ko and conclusion jidana amuka kedawi ha matam da akoina low grip hadi ngasai premise the pyramid facts and data and evidence or whatever adu sing dune assumption dune and inference dune adu sing du loi yenga final conclusion na makoina pi ga doine ba ko so conclusion jida ju akoi gi biasness yaw ya de it's very scientific ka sida kaim ta koi gi biasness ke kam ta chan ba de an example da si koi to gi bani ka hazik si gi makha ne ba inang tor ko du je aduna sar na si ching khalai kai na koi example khara test to re ka adi koi gi kai do ba ngasai koi na common flows ke ka nei no re common flows to identify to re then example ka to re now hazik kai do ya matam da koi implicit statement and explicit statement dum la se ba ko sigi makha tarak pada aduna sigi se ka critical reasoning implicit statement and explicit statement hai tare ka sigi se la azi again explicitly pandaju ya budi yare so implicit statement and explicit statement and then cause and effect ka so we'll start fresh. There you go. Yes, sorry. Now, implicit statement. Mahes.
Thanks, sir.
Implicit ID adum hanade khangakpra.
I counted, sir.
Implicit have okay. Suraj khangbra. Implicit.
Directly
Exactly. Ko directly yaudaba. Directly mention tawdaba. Habidi imply to, again directly imply tawdaba extra ko then explicit hagan directly imply tawba. Yan daiga. For example, let's say Sanjana stood first in the debate competition ka haje. Yan daiga. Adu ergadi let's say implicit have been not directly mentioned implicit statement. Not directly mentioned ka. But is but is true heta. Aduna kaidawi ha matamda again passage ki mapan thokpe ade ka. Let's say example let's say Sanjana stood first in the debate competition. Debate competition naman no keno dukhang bra January date 7 la 9 la if I'm not mistaken 7 or male the kuigi keno the press club the debate competition nam laibane yawning mi yaur gadi no edum yawsallu so ko press keno ni free oibani ko and Manipur gi crisis ki matang sida tawraga sembani ko aiju yawzira ni khanmane do amuk hayeng aina ngangni myamje phabong lakpidana. Anyway, Sanjana stood first in the debate competition. Crisis ki matang do oibani ko chhatra orju yai chhatra natasu yai ojaju yai ko anyone can take part in that competition. So Sanjana stood first in the debate competition and haireba ko. See the implicit ka explicit ka statement si kaino na hire seba ko or the examples the ko. Adu see the ina let's say kedoba green lawsra. Explicit and implicit. Explicit si kaino. Sanjana took part in the debate competition. Debate competition. Yung ko, si yam live man mani kainom to buni ko. Munne yung aduna. Live di man bani bu ko. Aduga yam heta kano oibra habesu. Aduna sida sinaize logic neba. Sanjana took part in the debate competition. Hai si explicitly kano to eba ko. Sigi statement is explicit oeba. Sanjana do debate the yaudana ma first up yagadro. Yaroidana. Or Sanjana won the lottery has ever. Sanjana must have bought tickets for the lottery. So Sanjana Kedoba bought tickets for the said lottery. This is the explicit statement never. Kainusar Panjupan there. Pandragazu it is very obvious ko hai disi pochi kahne explicit ne si yaudregadi yaroiba. Mana first up or mana lottery win to yaroiba. If she did not Kedoba the Sanjana took part in if mana debate competition do yaudana mana kamain first up din. Yai ko. Now, implicit statement di kayo biya hai matamda. Kaya there are at least a minimum of ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯏꯀꯣ at least ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯁꯤꯔꯥ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ at least two contestants ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ in the debate competition. So so now this is there are at least two contestants in the debate competition. This is implicit again CC yamdrabada two contestant have any two contestant they helasu yai ko aduna sigi pochina kaidawi hamatamda again CC ko Sanjana stood first in the debate competition haida yamdrabada two contestant this them ki yarum nidana habdi natragadi ma mathanda yauraga mana mathanda dum first star in hagus haidi mi kanam latragabudi kaigumba let's say keno tawre khalajeba ko vote lepe khalajeba Sanjana or whoever ko kananom vote lepe mana vote kareba vote ka matamjida vote kariba mise Mr X ko Mr X vote kareba election student election general election assembly election whatever ko so Mr X won the election hai matamjida Mr X kedoba Mr X is a or sorry Mr X was a candidate and hai matamda this is explicit statement never now Mr there are at least two kedoba there are at least two candidates for the said election haragadi this is implicit oini ko explicit oiroiba gyan tabra tadabra taiko atai di Mahei Sanjana chauba tadragadi tade haro ko taragadi tai haro tabra yarbo si kaino ne ko explicit sinane kaidoni ha matamda minimum bare minimum condition do neba habadi haziki given premise to adudu justify to ge haragadi bare minimum habadi mazi adubo tawdragadi ai premise to chumbai chance hungai leiteba aduna adugi wani da now implicit haragadi imply to adu chumaba matungda imply to haigadra ko something haidi adumaina adu leramgani khotkani aduda imply to neba explicitly pan manateba and explicitly pan ba habisidi kedawi ha matamda adudu adugi explicit oiba condition do adu yaudana premise to chumba sunga yaroidaba pot neba aduna explicit harakaneba implicit haibani haidi directly haidabida indirectly or adu indirectly point to buneba amazina direct explicitly pan maneba ko adu wanida and explicit statement dudi kedoba minimum condition neba necessary neba yai ko adu anlay so adu lay ko then aduga atopa example ama ka implicit explicit ki ka ingsi ka now atopa example ama ni ingsira ay copy paste tawsira ka sudagi implicit explicit si identify tawna just a second ka kai sakra okay fine ka so ka example oina kino yengsi ko, but before that so example tausi ko example sidagi sigi example se pick up tawrage ko masigi si nungar next page se tawi just a second so let's say example this is an example now sigisida IZ kaino have the Kedawa Sachin was not the captain of the Indian cricket team that won the tri-series in following. Now the statement implies the following and higher cost. So let's just check out all this and we'll do that. So sigisima yengsi and then aduga we will continue with solving questions ka. So yengosida ko hena gyanta ka kaya tawa hena ba gyanta ba hena ba ka sidi yo duna Hazizik premise is kaino Sachin was not the captain of the Indian cricket team that won the tri-series in Australia. Australia the tri-series ama sanagibududa kaidoba adugiduda Indiana kai ka so adugi matamduda id adugi matches singdui captain je Sachin je oigideva ko Sachin could be Sachin Tendulkar or just another Sachin. We are not bothered about it. Now India has a cricket team ka Indian cricket team India has a cricket team Kentara. Sisi imply to iniko Kentara. And there are players other than Sachin in the Indian cricket team. This is also implied. Now someone other than Sachin was the captain of the Indian cricket team. Sisu loina imply to ineba. And sisi kedawi hamatamda sigi kedawa. Sigi statement sidai lauthokpu ngatani ko. Sachin was not the captain of the Indian cricket team that won the tri-series in Australia. Yare ko. Now, there can be other implications also on a hierarchy. However, the statement does not imply the following. Now, Sachin can never be the captain of the Indian cricket team. It does not imply Sachin would be the best captain for the Indian cricket team, or the team would not have won if Sachin was the captain of the Indian cricket team. Adumaina, or Sachin was not fit to be the captain of the Indian cricket team. Adumaina adugumba mayamdu akoigi biases ngata oina lakadoinebako adugumba conclusion mayamdudi imply tawde haigadoinebako. And again sidi dum sigi example sidi kasu yam kana kano maru oiba natreda ko sidi. So let's continue and solve our question ka question kara solve tawse macha masu question macha kara ka. Try to solve this question. Ka paros is a so here the question is the following Is the following statement is the following statement implicit or implied implied here is the question now yes or no do khallaga hainaro paro aduga yes or no do khallaga kena tawnaro let me use a better word implicit yes hai suraj ki yes hai Ashoka was an Indian emperor of the Maurya dynasty who ruled from 273 BC to 232 BC. Often cited as one of India's greatest emperors, Ashoka reigned over most of present-day India after a number of military conquests. So, is the following statement implicit? India was ruled by emperors in the past. Yes, Mahesh, yes, hare. Sanjanaga Chaubaga Kumaktri, Kumnaro. Chaubusu, Chaubugisu, yes, hare. Sanjana di, Sanjana hai Trimaleka. Sanjana Khang diya. Kayino Sanjana? Khallaga Heroni. Khallaga. Yes or no? Khallaga Hero. Ijan Mujando Mandritois. Sisi kitang PL lagi. Duga si ma'am si. Matakta sumayin chingkat lagi. Si om jizo. Chingkat lagi. Duga. Khallo ka noi ato first ki of statement A is power lo B ju C ju D ju answer lo ne ma khallaga lai ro. Yanarba. So, according to the passage, Ashoka was an Indian emperor of the Mauryan dynasty who ruled from this to this BC matamgini, often cited as one of India's greatest emperor. The India's greatest emperor singi maraktamazo amani hai. India was ruled by emperors in the past. Yes or no? Sanjana. Sanjana Tabra.
Hi, sir.
Often cited as one of India's greatest emperors. So what does it mean? Have they often cited as one of India's greatest emperors? I mean, India the emperor Amadadi hena lairaba natro. Mayam lairaba natro. Adu maraktu the Ashoka one of India's greatest haramnina India the emperor mayam lairam moidraba. Ma mathanda laira emperor amakak lairaga the greatest emperor hai agadro India gi past hai tare. Hana India the emperor later me as Mama Tandalem lower Gadi. He is the only emperor I knew, but one of India's greatest emperor I mean India the emperor Mam Later Moidrava. Later Miko. So this is yes, it's a yes. Now Ashoka was successful in many military operations. Ashoka reigned over most of present-day India after a number of military conquests. Now, this is yes or no. Aina hana haidokpadi yaar nungair. Yes or no? Mahesh ki no hare Suraj Chauba. Sanjana Hiro. Statement B is implicit or sorry. I mute order, sorry. Suraj Chauba. Statement B D. Chauba ki no hai Mahesh ki no hai Suraj ka Sanjana ka di.
No.
Ha?
No, Junev.
No, Junev ka. Okay, fine. Aduga Kenogi di. Sanjana ki di. Kai. Sanjana?
Okay.
Yes or no? Yes, no, don't know.
Hungry, sir.
Kangdre. Sigi se. Keno oigaduni. Yes oigaduni si se no oibiyaroi. Kai no hai matamdane. Ashoka was successful in many military operations. He explicitly dependeva ko. But Ashoka reigned over most of present-day India after a number of military conquests. Moina sigi line je palamdava targadi akoina haizen batagaduneva. But after a number of military conquests, adu number of military conquests mazi adu dudang sungam ngamdragadi ma kamai tawduna how could he reign over most of present day India? He could reign over most of present day India only because of his successful military conquest. Ashoka was successful in many military operations. It is a big yes. She no she yes after a man reign to military conquest mayam sing matung da have never adu fail or gabu kamain to mana cannot over over a large area the kamina mas and dokungam dinova my rule do successful or money dana yaiko yeah bro
Yeah, sir.
yeah ko now third key the Ashoka was the founder of Maurya dynasty again Ashoka was the founder of Maurya dynasty
Yes, I
Panbre
don't
at
know.
Akoina Kangba Kangdava Kogi ZS Panbea Devasi the ko. Ashoka was an Indian emperor of the Maurya dynasty who ruled from this to this, often cited as this. Ashoka reigned over most of present-day India after a number of military conquests. Now, Ashoka was the founder of Maurya dynasty. Akoina suppose Akoigi GS ki knowledge no haibidi yadeva ko, but see PSSC ki knowledge na yes have brava.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
I
Ashoka was the founder of the Mauryan dynasty in Haba. Ashoka was an emperor of the Mauryan dynasty Harambaneva, who ruled from 273 BC to 232 BC. Now, Ashoka, he was the founder of the Mauryan dynasty. Sigisida implied over Yabre up the Yang Harone. Okay. Huh? Okay, you know, can come to that. Chaubugi B, okay, Chaubugi B, the lady, because you pova. Mahei Surat Chauba, Sanjana Hero, yes or no? Ashoka was the founder of the Mauryan dynasty.
No, sir.
Okay, it's a big no. Sida bu kai sena ningai legi kaim to leite ko sida. Now, yadro si se me amlo ne ma. Yati si again si am icham jamba simple over question ne hayeng recording ta asi da bu mo ka question me am hangar matam mangal le na khalla ni ba. Ada ai ne mai hai na keno to we wadi na te du noi si yar ba bo. Statement number C je. Yare ko. Si pan de ba sida. Kaim to pan de me mana found to mi ha kaim pan ju pan na koi na founder ne hai je nya bro. Ya de ba. GS ki knowledge matung ina ju no tare but passage ta yeng dune ba no tare ko. Now Ashoka was the only emperor to rule the complete region covered by modern day India. So is this implicit passage sidai haro. Is this implicit? Yes or no? Suraj, Sanjana,
Sir,
Mahesh, Chauba.
no Haran.
No maleba ko.
No.
Okay, fine. Sige, nakanda thamge tawbane ko. Okay. So Sanjana gi din no male hare. Mahesh, Suraj, Chauba haro.
No, sir.
No. Mahesh, Mahesh ko
No
Chauba di.
or sir.
Mahesh no. Chauba. No. Okay. Great. Loinemak chume no tare. Mathangda Ashoka was not really a successful emperor because he failed to rule the complete region covered by modern day India. So is this implicit?
No, it is.
Okay, Suraj ki no. Mahesh, Chauba, Sanjana haro.
Sir, say no only.
Okay, Sanjana ki no.
No or sir.
Okay, Mahesh ki no. Chauba ki no. Loinemak no. Okay, fine. Very good. It's a no. Why it's a no?
The
खेल
Ashoka
और
was not
खेल
really
खेलने
successful.
बंदे थे सर.
Okay, very good. Okay, Suraj na haibidubdi tahore. Sanjana na haidun kai. Haro.
Sida hi sir. Not really successful emperor Suhana.
Hmm.
Aduga, he failed to rule complete regions.
Hmm.
Sida.
Now, first thing, he was one of India's greatest emperor have never. Adudi pura passage the palami pochi counter toxaleva sigi statement na. Not really a successful emperor hargadi. He was one of greatest emperor never. Greatest one of greatest he akoina Asoka the great khangbagi adu panjan beya deva. Passage the one of greatest India's greatest emperor singi marakta aman in hiraga not a successful full emperor I sidam chat kreva ko and man appear logic sina because he failed to rule the complete region covered by modern day India. He ran over most Haibani completely the high day aduna heta maram oiraga kaine akon baisi budi partially chummeva habdi ai ma loinamakti rule di tawgide na ka but adu dune heta pisallaga he was not really a successful emperor habdi yade because because it's already kedoba given here that Asoka is often cited as one of India's greatest emperor. So it means he was one of the most successful emperor and not really a successful IVD. It's a big no. So the answer is no or never. So now let's do one more example. Um, Paro, Aduga, option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Choose Toro. Paro. Okay, fine, and choose the option. The Minister for Agriculture has said that wheat production will once again increase by more than 20% this year, ensuring that no person dies of starvation. According to the minister, people may die of starvation in case there is insufficient wheat production. Wheat production is increased by more than 15% at least once before this year. Wheat production this year is excellent because of the efforts put in by the Minister for Agriculture. So, Paro Dugaharo.
Sir, option number 2 is doing.
Option number 2 is okay. Option number 2 is according to Mahesh. Option number 2 we have a call. Ataydi Suraj, Sanjana, Chauba. Kay yang queen chang is Sanjana hero, Suraj hero, Chauba hero. Easy. Single hang na pub jane. Sanjana hero.
Sir, ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕꯒꯤꯁꯦ ꯄꯦꯁꯦꯖꯇꯗꯤ ꯄꯜꯂꯦ.
Okay.
Option 1
Okay. Okay. 1 is implicit. Okay. 2D.
2 ꯄꯟꯗꯦ. ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ 20% increase ꯇꯧꯋꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯒꯤ ꯏꯌꯔꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯜꯂꯒ. ꯑꯗꯨ ꯁꯤꯗꯗꯤ increase by more than 15% at least. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯁꯤꯗꯅ ꯃꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯅ effort ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯥꯗꯩ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛꯁꯟꯗꯣ excellent ꯑꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤ. ꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯄꯟꯗꯦ.
Sisu pandeba.
ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯅ effort ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯥꯗꯔꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ kena
Okay, okay. Yeah. Sanjana hiding ido chum idina hiding ido pande jimdi chumebo ko. So statement 3Z implicit oi desineva. Statement 2D. 2Z implicit oi the bra.
2 ꯃꯃꯥꯡ ꯆꯍꯤꯗ 20% ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯧ ꯃꯥꯟꯗꯦ.
Okay. All right. So next kana Suraj Saro. Suraj Tabra.
None one.
Okay, none implicit. Okay, fine. Okay. Chaubairo. Chauba. It's already 8. Sir, 1 say okay. Nang ina option number 1 say 1. Only 1 is ka. Adu regadi pot si. Okay. Sanjana gi dikhan bolo or batu za. Sahira gi ka. Mahesh nang gi si option change toning bra. Toning da bra. Adum stick to orgera.
Moi yang kena sum tago. 3 ji amuk su oidong male. 1 ga 2 ga se.
1 ga 2 ga jeng oidong male ba. Nang sai 3 do thajarak treba.
Oh.
Okay, fine. Very good. Yeah, Mahesh. Sir, 3 zoom only. Okay. Both of you are right. Option number 3 is the right answer. 1 and 2 are implicit. See you again. The Minister for Agriculture has said that wheat production will once again increase. Mamang the increase to mamang the hengat lure, handak su amu hengat tore by more than 20% this year. Mamang the su hengat lure ba. Yandabra. ID so handak se hi su amu ka hengat tore ba. 20% here by more than 20%. Aduna, okay, ensuring that no person dies of starvation. Now, according to the minister, people may die of starvation in case there is insufficient wheat production. Yes, this is okay, because sufficient wheat production ensure that no person dies of starvation. And me kanam ta staff starvation death staff to death later because of increase in wheat production by more than 20%. So aduna, according to minister, people may die of starvation in case there is insufficient wheat production. Yes, aduneva minister na point. CC mention taweva. Now wheat production has increased by more than 15% at least once before this year. Mamang this increase to once again increase to by more than mamang this 20% here increase to yaw greva. handak chahisu amukka haibani na mamang da somewhere just last year oibra last to last year oibra or whatever mamang da su 20% hena increase to budi yaw greba minister ne imply to ningi se adoi to na handak chahisu na amuki adumaina 20% hena increase to rani aduna kanamta starvation dagi siba yaw sineba adu ergadi adi saktang de siba yaw sine adu ergadi with production je mamang da su amutang dang ergasu 15% cross to 15 na 16 or 17 or 18 19 20 loin chumeba 20 or 20 day less over any percent loin chumeba 21% have the la level statement je ko and this is also true now with production this year is excellent have the natte will be excellent because of the efforts put in by the minister no minister ki effort na tawgadoini or whatever adu adana tawgadoini have a kaimta pande auna statement 3 is incorrect auna only 1 and 2 are the right options ka which are implicit ai ta sisi somaina khandok pa higedam ne suraj kaigino nan khalaide ha yarbo zitya
Yare sa ai kano de uhogro panse.
Okay, fine. So sumain to orga implicit statement khandokpa ngam gadabne ko khandokpa hai gadabni. So let's do another example. Example amaga tausi. Oh, sorry. Sorry. So paro duga hainaro. So the region of Bengal is one of the most densely populated regions on earth with a population density exceeding 900 persons per square kilometer. Most of the Bengal region lies in the low-lying Ganga Brahmaputra river delta or Ganga delta, the world's largest delta. In the southern part of the delta lies the Sundarbans, the world's largest mangrove forest and home of the Bengal tiger. So areas Bengal tiger has so areas near river deltas have a very high population density. Dense population is required for growth of mangrove forest. There are several river deltas smaller than Ganga delta. So read this and try to answer the question. So ma'am, Hainer option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
One and three was I.
Huh?
One the three go question oil.
1 ga 3 ga se oi have a ko ngyoina. Okay, fine. Yare. So according to Suraj, 1 and 3 chawbugina 2 oidira.
Option
Sir,
number
1
2
and
do
3.
1 and 3 oidineba okay. According to Chauba and according to Suraj option 2 oireka. Sanjana, Mahesh,
Sir, I show option number 2
option number 2. Okay, fine. And what about Sanjana?
Sir ngatan nga bigo.
Ngata ngai go ko. Okay.
Sir, 1G already kangi do 2G already 3G yanta.
3 gyan ta de ne. Ganga Delta, the world's largest delta, ni na hai the Ganga Delta, they pick to Mamler Moidro.
Oh, ure sai u hold this is river delta ka taraga or
Yarbo.
yan.
Most of the Bengal region lies in the low-lying Ganga, Brahmaputra River Delta or Ganga Delta. Ganga Delta Sika, the world's largest delta neva. The world's largest, where there are several river deltas smaller than Ganga Delta. It is definitely true. Yarba. Yareko. Aduna Sisimadi Yare. Now, atopa singing as you no, okay, one, meba. Areas near river deltas have a very high population density. The region of Bengal is one of the most densely populated regions on earth with a population density. Yamna populated over region amani and magi population density is adu 900 per square kilometer exit to win high. Now, most of the Bengal region lies in the low-lying blah blah delta. Now, areas near river deltas have a very high population density and high. So, CC kai kawi hai matam CC association causation fallacy. Ani ji thangnana layena ko again. The areas near river deltas river delta ki manakta bulayga it has a very high population density. Aduna the high population density ki one of the reasons the river delta manakta laibasi noina oina da khan greva generalized to greva. Sigi Bengal si we have the mostly the most densely populated region singi manung da amaneba ko on the entire world haitare on earth. Ado again Bengal si river delta manakta su layrammeba. Now, aduduna heta justify to budi yadeva atopa river delta gi mafam kaya amazu population density myam wangamni have to no, we cannot say that. Ado akoina association causation fallacy kawe basi je koina gyan ta right ani ji thangnana irammen heta ani du generalized option be yadeva gyan ta bra tade fallacy amaneba this is not true, this cannot be true. Ani ji pun be yadeva abdi hoi Gangaji amna densely populated over region amani yare Gangaji densely populated over Gangaji Sundar dikedoba again Sundarban mangrove like Gangaji Gangaji kaine I'm sorry Bengal se yamna densely populated over region amani hare yare then Bengal se Ganga Delta da laire have jinju yare now Bengal Junataba, any other delta, river delta, Manakala, Mafam Kudima densely populated or any higher Gadi Poto, Adudi Yate, ko. So this statement one is not true. Now, dense.
Me Haragadi Sumbuya, me Haragadi, we have 20 questions.
Kayaba?
Me Haragadi.
Me Haragadi. Areas near river delta may have a very high population density. Koi me Haragadi. May haraga budi akoina negate to warani but uneasy sumaina just later me hayana hita kahani generalized to budi ya deba ko ado me haraga di chumbai chance to wang khale me haraga di but ek tapadu yaro but uneasy akoina mafam kudi mukta pan badi yaro ba Bengal si population yam wange maji river delta gi manakta lere yare river delta gi manakta lay mafum kudi mo population wangi have to it is not true ko si yade si la le auna hayeng exam da section lo si gum je policy akoina hana nei na agree do si problem thok ta nam ne ba ana si section lo ai ko now next key engzi dense population is required for the growth of mangrove forest hai sisu amarom da har gadi on dense population sisu association causation policy a dense population le Bengal region jida and mangrove forest palana Sundarban pana kano le largest mangrove forest in the world neko Sundarban ai ana do dense population ju Bengal ni ko and kai dense population then kidawa mangrove auna mining is dense population is required for the growth of the mangrove forest and high ko so si ani si dakala na do si oidaba suruk myam lai si mangrove forest dense oida su yai keno adi yan da right ya minimum kan adi pra ai na keno gi type to taksal le to is kai syllogism gi type to ko so this is also not true, not necessarily true. So aduna kedawi hamatam da 5 is the right option ko only 3 is implicit yarba yarbo yare ko auna Bengal ga dense population ga noina si katang uraga answer ji kumbya deba swai degi oramadi or swai de oramadi general oina jantai ko diwanida so let's try kidoba one more question yes ka so question number ko choose tor ke ka read this paroxysm ma'am. Michelangelo was an Italian Renaissance painter, sculptor, architect, poet, and engineer. Despite making few forays beyond the arts, his versatility in disciplines he took up was of such a high order that he is often considered a contender for the title of the archetypal Renaissance man, along with his rival and fellow Italian Leonardo da Vinci. So Michelangelo ga Leonardo da Vinci ga gi matangdani were both excellent Renaissance painters. And hiram me hai si passage sigi wari ni ko beyond the passage satya de sarna hanjan janai je Michelangelo was an extremely talented artist who excelled in most of his work. Palambre yung passage ta Leonardo da Vinci is considered to be one of the leading figures of the Renaissance period. Palambre yung passage ta. The option 1 2 3 4 5 no choose tong ro. Kay Cheta ka naam lakti message ka. Ainero.
That 1 ga 3 ga.
You 1 ga 3 ga chummeva. Okay, so according to Sanjana, option 2 ka lage ko dudya. Okay. Yeah. Atay di. Kananam Cheta kume chawbra. Suraj kizu Suraj nang 2 statement 2 hero option 2 hero ikang de. Statement 2 ro option 2 ro Suraj. Option 2. Okay, fine. Suraj ki option 2 yare. Ataidi Mahesh and Chauba. Hainero Mahesh. Chaubudi. Chauba.
Sir, ay amtang pagi husik to uday.
Itu dengan iya. Sir paro. Ingat. Sir paro.
Sir, option 3.
Option number 3 oidong.
Okay, option number 3. Okay, fine. Adu ergadi Sanjana ka Suraj ka revise tawningbra yarba log tawrjira. Suraj ki yare. Sanjana log tawrjira.
Oh, yeah.
Yani ko kananum sanga kyari zikta class ta. Koi thora kena. Vikas koi thore. Vikas, happy new year. Vikas se kumaktre. Anyway, let's proceed. Michelangelo was an Italian Renaissance painter. Happy New Year, sir. Okay, fine. Paro nang jo duga option ji khallo ko. Aji keno tawnare ngasai day may lakto. Okay, because no worries ko. Yeah, it's good that thing changai je. So see akoi si question ji practice to mani. So nang jo paro option 1 2 3 nang ijo hairo sir budi adum paraga haira ge nang jum taro nang na haladi nang na adum haijelo ko. So Michelangelo is Italian Renaissance painter ramani hare adu atopoma sculpture architect poet engineer jo ma'am ore. Despite making few forays beyond the arts skill am de he na atopa ma'am chai chatopata so his versatility in disciplines he took up mana locally any discipline any form of art or whatever adu do ke do what adu kimatik ke high order yamna ke do excellent oina tawe ko in whatever ke do discipline he took up aita as Kamuk High he is often considered a contender for the title of the archetypal Renaissance man and along with his rival and fellow Italian Leonardo da Vinci. And Moinizi Renaissance man the Quaidagi Hena Matamdu Quaide Hena popular with Hagadra Adudu Moinizi contender never strong contender never Amanamagi. Adu Vidargadi Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci were both excellent Renaissance painter painter is the word which should be removed. Moji painting na pahon manateba. Hoy Leonardo da Vinci gizu painting ji yamna phajai is it Leonardo da Vinci gira ko adain lay odagi magi da Vinci code kaina ga literature da nui da Vinci code parba padriba andagi keno daga book fair da I again I chat pudi chalui but I think novel section kedoba novel me am section do de yang tre ko da Vinci code kai lay bini pa da ko wa bani gyan ta da kitang ai di magi kai ne manung da kai lot la ga keno to bune ko na interga Zimix happy new year yam ngan change
Happy New Year, sir.
Okay paro koi si solve to mani ko so aduni haise si painter hai word si yorum da bata agadi Renaissance man ka magadi yes si were both excellent Renaissance personalities ka hamagadi yaeva ko animje painter hamji da ne problem lei Suraj Chauba yaningbra yaningde
yaninge sir
yaning ko
यानी सर
okay okay
अतो एडी
Sanjana
3 ने खंदलो
oh chume Chauba chume Sanjana yaningbra yaning ko okay fine so aduna wanji yaroi now matang Michael Angelo was an extremely talented artist who excelled in most of his arts explicitly pallika mana whatever disciplines he took up was of such high order obviously he must have he must have excelled in most of his work so this is true then Leonardo da Vinci is considered to be one of the leading figures of both are leading figures Leonardo da Vinci is a strong contender or Michelangelo is a strong contender for the title of archetypal Renaissance man aduna anisi amana may contender ni so they are both leading figures auna sigisida were both excellent Renaissance kedoba men natragana sigi word se leading figures of Renaissance period am matamda one ju chumam gadamne painter am lalam by one ko auna sigi third statement ju chumeva auna the correct option is option number 3 ko so mayam lo ma yaning da yawbra ngai taba yanarbol Suraj yare ko kona changakpa Vikas yarba Jimix yarba okay kumaktre Sanjana Mahesh Chauba yarba
Yeah, sir.
yare ko yes sir okay fine so aduni ko so let's get over na isi yadra okay so we can try another question ka question atopa kitang ka tauzira okay questions am sang mani na ne ka okay we'll do one more we'll do just one see the paste of salurene into just a second yes we'll tamo aduga si am sang si tani copy to san ga san no man dramatic tawrage paro size Instructions for question ka. Answer the following questions based on the information given below. The Indian judicial system belongs firmly to the English common law tradition. This is potentially an important strength for a country that is undergoing rapid change. In a civil law system, it would be almost impossible for the government and the legislature to constantly update and coordinate a huge body of laws and sub-laws. Indeed, it may be easier to create a completely new body of law as China has been attempting to do since 1978. However, even this does not solve the problem because in a rapidly developing country, the new laws themselves may become outdated very quickly and need to be replaced. The efforts of coordinating these changes through the mass of laws and by laws is great, especially if the changes are constantly subject to the especially if the changes are constantly subject to democratic scrutiny. India can potentially use its judicial system to percolate reforms through the economic system. Once a general principle has been established by policymakers or the legislatures, other rules can be changed on an ongoing basis as and when disputes are brought to the courts. In other words, a good judicial system can be an active agent of change in India rather than just a passive enforcer. So why has it been why has it been implied that a good judicial system can be an active change agent of change? Option blah blah blah. Si ma'am choose toro. Sir, si thum dalon jan ge ko moi napi ka kwe mo kon jina ai ju thabak to bong khang de. Just ka. Yar ma le ka. All right, so the common law can easily create a completely new body of law for a country that is undergoing rapid change. The Indian judicial system is based on the English common law traditions. The Indian judicial system can update and coordinate the body of laws and sub-laws. So choose the most appropriate option out of the given options. I 1, 2, 3, 4. Choose the do I know? When I have marked out for me. Pablo Inerva, aduga main oiba point sing do, lauthoro ba sigi passage sidagi. Main oiba point sing do, point mari manga de na thoye ba ko maximum da, na trana point ama ni minimum da. And maximum da point mari manga aude na sungtok thoye passage panam chawar ga su ko. Aduna adui point du ne ba nang u identify to je hawk eye hai tare. Hawk ki mamit ki type da ko. Just adui point mari manga do khatang uraga, hangi ba question jiga chana braji match to kum ga doine. Yeah, so just I do the final tour. Auna nui miam kena tonero option ji choose tonero aduga nui option ni matungina sir mo hairage ko nui hana try toro.
Option number 3 jo deba.
Maheski in option number 3 je dum yar kena tore ba ko yazare ba ko option number 3 za. Okay. Atai di Suraj Chauba Sanjana adagi Vikas Jimik Haro ki đâu có con phải nên dần lên thì chân người cây Haro ini si pa thok traba ting chin dora yar ma le ka. Okay, so okay, hi. The Indian judicial system belongs firmly to the English common law tradition. This is potentially an important strength for a country, blah, 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 that is undergoing rapid change. Rapid change, so rapid change is important. Underline the common law, derived from England, English common law tradition. And this is potentially an important strength for a country that is undergoing rapid change. India rapid change undergo tawriba. Aduna sisi amna India is important of a strength and atopa in a civil law system, it would be almost impossible for the government and the legislature to constantly update and coordinate a huge body of laws and sub-laws. Civil law system there is a need to constantly update and coordinate a huge body of laws and sub-laws. Indeed, it may be easier to create a completely new body of law as China has. I don't China the completely new body of law set up to have set up to attempt to have has been attempting to do since blah blah this year. However, even this does not solve the problem, because in a rapidly developing country like India or China, the new laws themselves may become outdated very quickly, have a sima and need to be replaced. So the effort of coordinating these changes through the mass of laws and bylaws, it's a great effort. We need a very huge effort, especially if the changes are constantly subject to democratic scrutiny. Scrutiny the changes to muka, whether it's the democratic scrutiny amuk chang ka doine ba ko adu ko ID constitutional oi de ko ID judge oi de have do just oi de have do na India can potentially use its judicial system to percolate reforms through the economic system. Again, another sida kainoma yam sinna ba ya da line am hapchalame. Once a general principle has been established by policymakers or the legislatures, other rules can be changed on an ongoing basis as and when disputes are brought to the court. General oiba kainit sapa kind of do kanoma thamgra scale am thamgra remaining to the as and when required, as and when disputes are brought in the court, adam change the way update the way on the general principle ama policy makers in the same thumb give a target. Once a general principle has been laid or has been established by policy makers or whatever legislature the other rules macha general do not have atopa rule macha sing do as and when required or as and when disputes arose, I don't change the way. And in other words, a good judicial system can be can be can be okay, can be active as an active words. Yeah. So in other words, a good judicial system can be an active agent of change in India rather than just a passive enforcer. And a good judicial system it can be an active agent of change. And India we have India is yamna change story, rapid change India good judicial systems can be an active agent of change in India. Passive enforcer change, passive enforcer not the so yam phajai line je duga ji kitang na chamakai kitang chingat pa ya to jala yani de makai anyway, so why has it been implied that a good judicial system can be active agent of change? See the high final in other words, a good judicial blah blah blah. Now the common law can easily create a completely new body of law for a country that is undergoing rapid change. The Indian judicial system is based on the English common law tradition. The Indian judicial system can update and coordinate the body of laws and sub-laws. So, out of these three, karam mana khwaidi hena chummi moin sida tik toram baji kauthokro ko aduga noigi mayam hainaro jikta nainaba yam nainagre sida hen naina ningai ju leitraba na khalli. So noigi hainaro. Why has it been implied that a good judicial system can be an active agent of change? Sisida koina India di manas one pande question sida ka. Good judicial system can be an active agent of the India ki context the budi pesasida budi high ka. Good judicial system can be an active agent of change na. So sisina kaidobagi active agent of change oi be yari no have do diwani the passive enforcer na taba active agent oi. Yes, Hainero. Mahesh, Hero.
I sorry, high ground 3, 1 got 3 got
1 ga 3 ga. Okay. Mahesh kyo na 1 ga 3 ga high grade ka. Okay, fine. Ataidi. Suraj, Sanjana Chauba, Vikas, Jimix, Hero. Hero.
I 3 mark.
3 have the option 3 ro statement 3 ro.
Statement 3 so ito ba ado di option number 2 ito ba.
Okay, option number 2 ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯗꯣꯏꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯨꯔꯖꯀꯤꯁꯨ statement 3 ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ option number 2 ꯁꯦ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯁꯨꯔꯦ ꯑꯇꯩꯗꯤ ꯁꯟꯖꯅꯥ ꯆꯥꯎꯕ ꯕꯤꯀꯥꯁ ꯆꯥꯎꯕꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯆꯥꯎꯕꯒꯤ 2 okay 2 ꯁꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯁꯤ ꯆꯥꯎꯕꯒꯤ 2 ꯁꯤ option 2 ꯑꯣꯏꯔ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯣꯏꯔ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦ ꯂꯧꯁꯟꯕꯩꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯗꯦꯕ ꯁꯤꯗꯁꯨ ꯀꯣ ꯁꯔꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯗꯦꯕ ꯅꯣꯏꯅ clearly ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯀꯗꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯥꯅꯤ ꯁꯔ okay ꯁꯤ ꯆꯥꯎꯕꯩꯁꯨ ꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯦ ꯑꯇꯩꯗꯤ ꯑꯇꯩ ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯤꯁꯤ ꯀꯅꯥꯅꯣ ꯕꯤꯀꯥꯁꯀ ꯁꯟꯖꯅꯥꯒ ꯋꯥꯠꯂꯤ ꯕꯤꯀꯥꯁ ꯁꯟꯖꯅꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯔꯣ so 8:43 7 8:43 ꯀꯣ class ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯟꯕꯕꯨꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ so ꯕꯤꯀꯥꯁ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯣ ꯕꯤꯀꯥꯁ 2 ꯕꯤꯀꯥꯁꯁꯨ 2 ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯜꯂꯦ ꯁꯟꯖꯅꯥꯗꯤ ꯁꯟꯖꯅꯥꯏꯗꯣ ꯃꯥꯏꯛꯄꯨꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯦ ꯇꯥꯗꯦ
ꯋꯥꯟꯒ ꯊ꯭ꯔꯤꯒꯁꯦ
1ꯒ 3ꯒꯁꯦ okay fine yeah okay so ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯁꯤꯀꯣ why has it been implied now see ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ again sir it's very scientific there is absolutely no room for doubt ko zero ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ sida maybe gray area ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝꯕ ꯀꯩꯝ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ sida ko direct black and white ni ko sida gray area ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯦ gray ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ black ꯁꯨ ꯃꯥꯟꯕ white ꯁꯨ ꯃꯥꯟꯕ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯈꯪꯗꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯦꯕ black or black na black white na white ko tongan tongan so anyway why has it been implied that a good judicial system can be an active agent of change aguna akhoi na side passage pa matam sida kaidawi ha matam da India da English common law tradition chatnai adu ada sisina kaidawi kanaba pi kaino India is undergoing rapid change aduga civil law system da di government it yamna heavy toll ama lay kaino ha matam constantly update over coordinate over huge body of laws and sub laws me ama coordinate tawwa ma changnai aduna kaidawi ha matamda adagi China na kaidawi completely new body of law ma mana semna ba honor glai 1978 tagi attempt to hamni ko successful oi have nate auna rapidly developing country that the kaidawi new laws themselves may become yam too outdated or yaeva and then passed over in khalseba aduraga the democratic scrutiny amuka constantly lakpa adum yaeva aduna kaido we have the quite the general principle ama tak launa policy makers in the past oraga other rules macha masu do the as and when disputes arise adum courta pukhatlaga semdok semjin haptok hapsin tawba adune basigi whole passages about and the common law can easily create a completely new body of law for a country that is undergoing rapid change have never caught so sigi the common law can easily create a completely new body of law for a country that is undergoing rapid change. This is the passage the Panbrava. Passage the high see India the common law tradition chatnai have a sima palle. Yareka. And this is it can create a completely new body of law. Completely new body of law is China attempt to have never. Yanta Raisa. Aduga since 1978 attempt to ever. China the common law chatnai have brava. Hi deva. Our statement 1 is incorrect. Gyantai ko Chauba Mahesh sorry Sanjana Mahesh Gyantabra okay fine the Indian judicial system is based on the English common law tradition Indian judicial system is based on English ki common law tradition da ana haibaneba the Indian judicial system belongs firmly to the English common law tradition ana haireko so aduragadi the Indian judicial system is based on the English common law tradition. Belongs firmly to the English law. So, see statement 2 is see the chumdro. Statement 2 is but again, my question is why has it been implied that okay? Again, question zero kanje ko statement achumba ran bang khando matung question dong laksi ko statement 2 jim chumme yare. The Indian judicial system can update and coordinate the body of laws and sub-laws. Yes, Indian judicial system kedoba mazi update and coordinate the body of laws and sub-laws yai kaigino have matamda rapid change kai chakra ngasai gi body of laws and sub-laws sile ka auna the civil law system that it would be almost impossible for the government and the legislature to constantly update and coordinate a huge body of laws and sub-laws. And civil law system that we have matamda adugi mayam du pulap coordinate to budi amna awabam oi hamne buka aduga ngasai gi queen India gi the laisi kaino habada again India gi the queen sida laisi kaino blah blah constantly subject to democratic scrutiny auna pochi law system zi ani ne basi na ne ko English common law tradition haba ma audagi civil law system haba ma auna civil law system dadi kaidawi have matamda it would be almost impossible for the government and legislature to constantly update and coordinate a huge body of laws and sub-laws haba audagi statement number 3 days in the Indian judicial system can update and coordinate the body of laws and sub-laws haba ko so she is explicitly the pan deva explicitly however, Sizina implicitly implied taubra have the implicitly panbra pallagana kaida palli that is the question and adu palli viduna why has it been implied that a good judicial system can be an active agent of change have so now sida umtang reflect away di sida direct yam clear in show to budu yaudam in segment 3 je ko ai question sida laknaba answer chumna kumnaba question jeng par why has it been implied over have got that a good judicial system can be an active agent of change so answer sida is in other words a good judicial system can be an active agent of change in India rather than just a passive enforcer ko on rapidly changing oibanina matam gi matungina adum change to buzi ya ba oi gadoini ba India da sanai je gyan tai ko isa India gi judicial system je the good judicial system je karino ai matam da abdi rapidly change to river magi country or whatever ko adu the suit to where by the adum hai change to where update to where lo do good judicial system ni na ko can be an active agent of change on a change to the agent tama oina oigadam ni have ko rather than just an passive enforcer id enforced option ba abdi any change to la aga su mana thing ba khot pa du ain to ga passive enforcer nataba active agent of change mazu yauna lo du su yauna dum iroina na chapmina ba ka have do irona na have whatever change lakmina ba do so Indian citizens can update and coordinate the body of laws and sub-laws and have name is based on the English common law tradition. Now, Sigi Sida, why has it been implied that a good judicial system can be an active agent of change? Good judicial systems, the Indian judicial system is based on English common law tradition. Zima sanadre ko kay si chumagasu si sina implied to we have to animak si 2 and 3 si yabasu yay ko punna pullaga but yeng si ko punna di tatkre amuk yara ko okay just a second ko isim to accept to ching to ya dis game si ching to na pura full lo chat pa ko yeah okay fine so aduna hazik lazy kaino have the Indian judicial system can update and coordinate the body of laws can update and coordinate the body of laws and sub-laws. Now, sida has the contrast to the Indian judicial system. The Indian judicial system belongs firmly to the English common law tradition. This is potentially an important strength for a country. Aduna common law traditions are potentially an important strength for a country that is undergoing rapid change. And the internet so in a civil law system it would be almost impossible for the government and legislature blah 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 but sigi pocha Indian judicial system gidi or English common law tradition gidi CCM purvam neva, because it's a potential and important strength have a for a rapidly changing country or whatever. So the Indian judicial system can update and coordinate the body of laws and sub laws. Auna sigi potsi kedoba India da yae sigi sina taningi je ko sigi sidaina si posina. Auna again so why has it been implied that a good judicial system can be an active agent of change? Haragadi 2 ga 3 ga di chumme. So option the 2 ga 3 ga di yaubra yaude. Adu di noi de khanal ni ba wakhanda ko. Anyway kai kido sige. Si no. Kisi si kitang kakitaw ni yaro. Yaro dam ni na yung mutala ni ko. Okay, yaro ko. All right, fine. So adu regadi noi last in a final call zi kay yorni option 1 2 3 4. Suraj, Mahesh, Vikas, Jimik, Sanjana, Chauba, Hainaro. What are your final calls? Options 2 ga 3 ga sidi factually right oiba ko factually chummeba. So 2 ga 3 ga di yaudreba, and the common law can easily create a completely new body of law for a country that is undergoing rapid change. So Indian judicial system judicial system policy di kitang ni sana dre ko sige sida ko ngai ko
Asigi sir one je. China gida pusalaga China gida pusala chumhan madya da. China da di common law je easily create to da.
Yay. China indeed it may be easier to create a completely new body of law, as China has been attempting to do since 1978. So why has it been implied that a good judicial system can be an active agent of change? Answer to the common law can easily create a completely new body of law for a country that is undergoing rapid change. Aduna common law zina can easily create a completely new body of law. So common law the completely new body of laws is same bagi kenozi brava common law da lay adu lay tabena tru sir nang say lalen hai give da.
Oh.
The common law can easily create a completely new body of law for a country have CC ya deva common law da natte in contrast to common law neva ko China na something new completely new attempt to whenever. Indeed, it may be easier to create a completely new body of law, as China has been attempting to do. A completely new body of laws, hard and fast, the system common laws, common law take basic principles of justice follow to never common law English common law tradition always rights of men Magna Carta based over laws in English common law and the common law can easily create a completely new body of law for a country that is undergoing rapid change. Have a see CC chumgera langera passage gi matung in a D common law gi wari nate China da kanna da hone yamne, but sidahaizi why has it been implied that a good judicial system can be an agent of change have never ana China da ji bongam dri ko aduna si mayadre audagi common law da si have haramde. The Indian judicial system is based on the English common law tradition. And Indian judicial system can update and coordinate the body of laws and sub-laws. So, uneasy pullaga, a good judicial system can be an active agent of change. But either 2 or 3 have option G1, the 2, the karam and wait amukta option number 1, option number 2, A good judicial system can be an active agent. The Indian can update and coordinate the body of laws and sub-laws. Auna sida can update and sigi lines in here lum na chat kraneva. Can update and coordinate the body of laws and sub-laws. 3 jina here lum na chat krani. 2 jijo 2 again option 2 and 3 kayu mayam batagadi 2 and 3 duna punna khot ka dini kai di Indian judicial systems the pandeva. Indian judicial system do the common law chanai and common law gi matung in the update and coordinate over yai have the tie up to 2 and 3 jina hen of the chana gadoni but moina is just moina queen the active agent of change the havenina change agent of change have to the update to natro update to wudum changeva update and coordinate to wum changeva on a good judicial system the magi maru is good judicial system am good way ga the active agent of change we gadam neva an active agent of change size update and coordinate to way aba duneva auna adugi potu sida moina Indian parliament ji pan biram dragadi hena phajagadam ni ko so sida hai sida moina conclusion the India pan deva ko a good judicial system and high aduga adune hai ko sida India gi matang da haure aduga in other words a good judicial system can bring in India oh India pa liji sida in India pa liko sarna sigi India zi mister nga sage I'm sorry India pa lele me sida blues in awen ugi trade entois India pa liko sida India pa li on si India je pan manina option number 3 is the right answer yarbo yadabro Heidi, option number 3 na the statement 3 is right. Yana arbo mya?
Yani sir.
Yes, yare ko. Suraj chauba yarbo. Chauba yare hai. Vikas, Jimix, Sanjana.
Yare sir.
Yare ko. Okay. All right. So question matsa am tang to galo shala singa sige je ko. Suraj yare. Just 1 second. Question matsa am to galo shala je ko. Okay. Try this. Try to Sizika. Instructions for questions 1 to 3. Its main statement is followed by 3 conclusions. For each conclusion, independently mark option 1 if it is implicit in the main statement and option 2 if it is not implicit in the main statement. Independently. So the finance minister has declared a loan waiver for all small farmers. Okay, big farmers will continue to suffer at the hands of money lenders. CC, kadoba. Option 1 again is the implicit oi, and option 2 na implicit oi de. Yes, sasal lao na hainero 1 z implicit oibra oidabra. Yes or no? 1.
Oide.
Okay, implicit na yes hairo bako, and not implicit na no hairo. Ka CC men CC ko follow torsi aduga yengas. So hazikidu kanano Mahesla.
Imani sir.
Okay, Maheski matung ina option number 1 si no haibane ko. Atay jukum naro aduga option number 2 the finance minister will be voted back to power in the next election. Yes or no? Sidabu khalle. Yes or no? Ma'am, kananomde hairogduna.
No, man, sir.
Okay, no. Third case is the small farmers will not have to pay
Yes,
back
Oduba.
outstanding loans. Huh?
Yes, Oduba.
Yes, we do. Because Ataidi, Sanjana kuming mumale, Sanjana hero, she gazy, Loya, Yaning the Belbra.
Si yarni, sir.
Yani, okay, fine. Suraj, Yarba, Chauba, Vikas, Zimix, Yarval, Nemak, Yanarbo, Chetukumera, Chetukume, Vikas Yare, Suraj Yare. Okay. Chauba Kumaktri, Jimix Kumaktri ka. Class Yawe out the Kangrak, Kumatramina, Kumagadi, Yawe have to Kang in the car. Anyway, so CZ Chumelo Namaka, have the Maimut Kre, internet that cranny, that crava. I don't know. You know, Maimut Kris ling away. Okay, fine. The internet that Kidamala. Alright, go. So, Finance Minister has declared a loan waiver for all small farmers. Have any ka? A loan waiver, as in loan do sing the Riani, maaf kar diya loan maaf kar diya for only for small farmers nika. Small farmers will not have to pay back outstanding loans. Yes, this is implicit. Now, the finance minister will be voted back to power in the next election. This is not implicit. Big farmers will continue to suffer at the hands of moneylenders, not implicit. Big farmers singidi moidi already big farmer oizarabanina moidi kaim suffer tawdamnina moigidi loan waiver do waive tawdusu they are already privileged, so abdi loan waive tawd again si panbadi nate passage ta but adwaina chatlasu yaeba chatrasu yai but suffer tawni abdi laiteba suffer tawbasu yai tawdabasu yai ke moi already privileged oirambasu yaeba ko auna oirambasu yai have a pot ama leibanina akoina potsi maji suffer tawrni ka hajan bizidi si la leba ko implicit oideba gyan tai ko ja auna no yes, so all these are correct ko noi loinchu mesi gi matang jima loinchu me ko. So anyway, passage ki oina ngasi explicit implicit tawre ko hayeng na sarna tawse habdu kaino kari sarna tawse habdu kaino mana cause and effect ka cause and effect ka kaino ga ko UPSC gi some question khara cause and effect gumba lauthoga audai noina quite tough oina khanba question gumba leiraga su sarda hairo do hayeng sob torsi aduga hayeng wind up torsi RCC ko. I think tomorrow is Saturday ko aduna the reasoning class ahum dadum do ni ko. So your CSAT is about to be over. Like kana paro matam laitre like hisab ngata toro makanda ko. Duga. Anyway, have a great day ahead and enjoy your new year kedawa week hagadra ko. New week of the new year ko. Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.